I played around with this question a little bit in my own mind. As you've heard me say, I define capitalism largely as an ideology. Capitalism provides answers for key questions about economic growth, such as is it sustainable growth? Is it inclusive growth? Capitalism is a kind of supra-ideological structure. It introduces us to market exchange. It introduces us to profit and profit maximization. It introduces us to principles of commodification. But underneath that are economic principles and mechanisms that really have validity in the context of not only capitalism, but of other ideologies as well. For example, the nature of the relationship between supply and demand, the consequences of a division of labor. These are economic ideas, classical economic ideas that still hold importance, in every era, but you can see that they're taken up and they produce very different realities. If, for example, they're applied in a social democratic context, capitalist context, in a context of capitalism in which there is a strong democratic controls versus a capitalism which is free to evolve within a societal ideology of self-regulation and of radical free markets. So I don't think that economics explains capitalism. I think that these things, I think it's much more likely that capitalism determines what economic concepts are favored, how they are understood, and ultimately how they are applied. And yeah, I'll just leave it there, but that's the way I would phrase that relationship.